matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Pittsburgh Pirates come into Game 4 of this series with a chance to sweep. That's something that's not easy to do at this level against any opponent, Chris.
Well, you know these guys are feeling really good showing up to the ballpark today. Warm-ups, batting practice, everyone's smiling, bouncing around, and they don't want to change anything that's helped get them the wins in the first 3 games. A big opportunity today, and they'll try to keep those positive vibes going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Domingo Germán. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Dansby Swanson in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
And the right-hander deals. Not close with that one. And that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Ian Happ up to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games. Happ, a switch hitter. It can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Runner on the move. Pitch is low. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
One out, base is empty. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throw over to Tellez. He's out. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Dansby Swanson.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Nico Horner stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In the air out to center. And that is that. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Pitching in our game today, Jordan Wicks.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Bottom of the first. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Popped up. Bush has this one sized up. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Liover Peguero.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Stone Garrett, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. This one popped up. Swanson under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder,
Ryan Reynolds here. And that skips in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And that one clips the corner. That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And that one off the outside edge.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering is fouled back. And now 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Reynolds hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Suzuki getting the start in right, hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now here is Christopher Morel. Two outs. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning at the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz.
The shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
Wicks back to work. There's the strike at the knees. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Up next for the Pirates, Liover Peguero. And a good eye there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. 4 hits and 11 tries so far in the series. Step off throw to first. Peguero back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Sliced hard but foul. Popped up. Morel settles underneath it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the finale of this 4-game set. That one misses. 2-2. And the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. And it stays fair. Figueroa around second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Batting it, the center fielder.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Here's the center fielder. Just 2 for 11 in the series so far. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. On to Bush. It's a double play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. So up now for Chicago, Michael Bush.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And ball 1. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. On the corner for a strike. And it's second.
Ball 2.
That one out to right. Garrett makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 36,
And now the pitcher, Jordan Wicks.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
First pitch misses.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And fouled off. The Pirates up by a run here in the finale of this 4-game set. And another ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Late swing, foul to the left.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Outside. And a full count now. Dansby Swanson waits on deck. The pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
The bat, number 7.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Walked his first time.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Two on, one out. That clips the corner.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one drifts inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he deals. That one down the line and foul ball. Line drive down the line, and it's foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third. It's 1-1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
2 on, 1 out. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. Check swing, went around. 0-1. Wicks, the lead runner out at second. Swanson over at first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. That misses. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
So first and second with 2 outs. Stepping in, Nico Horner. And that's outside. Ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. Wouldn't chase that time. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering upstairs. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. And he walked him.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Two outs. Bases are full. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. A gigantic blast. His 17th of the year. It's 5-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
So 2 down. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Misses outside. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And that one pulled foul. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit, Christopher Morel. Herman checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Just missed. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there. And that's strike 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. It's now 5-1. Back here at PNC Park, digging in, Domingo Germán.
The pitcher.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
That's in there.
0-1's the count.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So the batting order turns over. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Slider misses outside. The 1-1 is upstairs, and it's 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, the right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Stone Garrett. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. The Cubs leading by 4 here in the last half of the third. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
Now a fly ball to right center. Bellinger sizing it up. And that's the third out. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Germán back to work. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. And that's outside.
But one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
And a pitch. In the air to left center. Reynolds trying to get there. Reynolds pulls it in on the run.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jordan Wicks.
Man at first. And now here's the Cubs pitcher, Jordan Wicks. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Tellez. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Bush on at second with 2 down. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. The pitch. He goes down looking. One left for the Cubs. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the fourth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Reynolds. The line to kick the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
That's the ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret. Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Swanson fires over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now a chance for Liover Peguero. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Bush brings it in for the 3rd out. Offense held in check there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Pirates 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Ian Happ. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But One of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
On the ground to short. Cruz zips it to first. One up, one down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Here's Nico Hoerner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
1-0.
And the first offering is not close.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Popped in the air, left field. Reynolds makes the play. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bellinger up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Bellinger in his 9th season, 29 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. That's out number 3. Cubs are down quietly. They're up 5-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. As the lefty gets to work. Fought off foul.
These Pirates just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
I think he's getting hit whether he tries to get out of the way or not. That just seemed to be tracking him out of the pitcher's hand.
Davis batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's one over to first, but he beats it.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the 17th.
Man at first, and now the center fielder. 0 for 1 so far. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The Pirates down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike. Kicks and fires. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Kicks and deals. Swanson to second. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 5 and the Pirates 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Colin Holderman.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Seiya Suzuki.
And a pitch. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
0-2 is the count.
The 0-2. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
Man, that looked like a pretty good swing, and I was waiting for it to get hammered somewhere. I mean, breaking ball, but he just somehow missed it. Timing looked solid, and his balance was there. He wasn't out on the front foot. Great pitch to hit, but just came up with nothing but air. So, tell you what, that's not a good feeling at all.
Morel in the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Contreras warming up as well. One down, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. Peguero. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Busch.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. And that one cutting but missing down low. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. And the righty deals. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Connor Joe.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Wicks back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The lefty fires. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left side. Tracks it down for the out.
The third baseman, number 13.
So the lineup flips over. Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Gets the outside corner with that one.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Next
That's
pitch
out.
is outside. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
The wind of the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And another ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Ground ball right side. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Man at second with one away. Stone Garrett will hit next. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And
No,
misses inside. Activity in the bullpen. Yency Almonte up and throwing. Cisnero getting cranked up as well. The Pirates down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is downstairs.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
High fly ball right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Aroldis Chapman.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
And the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Wicks, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. At the belt and fires. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. That one missed. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 outs. That's to third. Hayes to first. And Swanson is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yency Almonte. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's the shortstop at the plate, O'Neal Cruz.
The shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
And the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high-leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
That one missing inside. And here it comes. That one fouled off, 2-2. The pitch. And they'll do it again. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Bellinger drifts towards it. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Cubbies leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Wouldn't chase that time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. One down, base is empty. That's a little bit low. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right-handed reliever on the ground out to short. Tosses to first, and that is out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rowdy.
So 2 down now, and here is Rowdy Tellez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one is absolutely belted. Bellinger in a full sprint. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Man at second here with 2 away. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. That one misses. 1-0. That's inside.
Ball 2.
Good eye right there. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground at first. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Dauri Moreta on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch.
Number 36.
Andy Rodriguez. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now catching and batting 9. Number 5. Andy.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a
The
strikeout.
left fielder, number 8. Ian Happ.
And he deals. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Second baseman, Nico.
And here is Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch is outside. Righty to the plate.
3-0.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. James Karinchak up and loosening in the pen. Contreras also getting ready. Here's a 3-0. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Bellinger up to hit, and we can't forget his big grand slam back in the 3rd.
Yeah, that's arguably the most impactful swing of this ball game. He's one of the guys the media is definitely going to want to quote from after this one is over, especially if they hold on for the win.
And it's fouled away. Moreta in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Moreta over to first. Horner back in standing. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And at first, Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Ball to strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Cisneros.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the center fielder. The Pirates in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. There's a strike, 95 of that one. That one the other way, and out number 1 on the grab.
The catcher, number 5,
Andy Rodriguez digs in now. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Ripped to short. And a couple of quick outs.
The third baseman, number 13, Key Bryant.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Key Bryant Hayes. 1 for 3. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Happ heads towards it. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. James Karinchak.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Not even close there. Now 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Bush in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Now 1-1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
One down, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Now back. Catcher. Miguel.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Miguel Amaya. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. And another ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Bush stands at first with one out. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's ball 4.
Nope. Ball 4.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
Now batting.
So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
First pitch, and he just misses. The Cubs trying to break this one open here at the top of the 9th. Fouled off to the right. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. That's to third. They get the force. And that is that. 2 left on. 2, 3, 4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Pirates 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Adbert Alzolay.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Stone Garrett. The pitch. Foul ball there. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
The left fielder, number 10,
Brian Reynolds now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Clips the corner. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And the right-hander deals the other way, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Reynolds, the runner at second with 1 away. And it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside ball 1. Sets him down looking. And they're down to their last out.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Last chance now for the Pirates. Now, Liover Peguero. Swings through that one.
0-1.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. This could end it. Got it. And that is the ball game.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
5-1 is how it ends. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Pirates, 1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. They